just need time.
What is going on, everybody? Superbowl here, back with another video, guys, with a Madden 20 Chicago Bears franchise episode number 2. And today we got opening night Chicago and Green Bay. What a night this is gonna be here at Soldier Field. So Aaron Rodgers coming to Chicago with Matt LaFleur, and of course the Bears. Their home opener will be coached by Matt Nagy and quarterbacked by Nick Foles. If you guys did not check out the first episode, make sure you do go do that. As Rodgers, Devontae Adams, and Aaron Jones, some of the skill players on their offense, are ready to fight against this tough Bears defense, who was back in 2018, number 1 defense 2019, took a little bit of a step back. But here in 2020, we're looking to get their mojo back and start dominating again. We'll see how they do tonight. Nick Foles introduced to the crowd. Welcome to Chicago. Had a pretty solid preseason debut. So did Mr. Trubisky and Josh Rosen, who we traded for in the last video. Akeem Hicks is back in the Bears uniform, or his Bears uniform. And Rodgers, Devontae Adams, the only 2 players on the Packers offense after they drafted Jordan Love in the NFL draft, the first round. And yeah, interesting pick, of course, and Rodgers not too happy about it. Obviously, maybe a couple rumors about like Dan Thomason saying that Rodgers may get to the Bears later on in his career. We'll see if that happens. It would be pretty cool. But look at this, Allen Robinson drops it on 3rd and 7. So yeah, we're gonna pump the ball over to Rodgers, and now Aaron Rodgers gets sacked on the first play. Khalil Mack, none other than the Mack attack, takes him down on the first play for the Packers offense. Rodgers dumps it down to Aaron Jones, gets blown up by the rookie corner Jalen Johnson. Start over there, and then we're playing the ball. Devontae Adams gets down to the 29-yard line, first down for Rodgers. Passes it for Devontae Adams on the curl route there, gets the first down. Now 2nd and 2. Rodgers alone in the backfield, throws to his tight end, and he's blown up by Kyle Fuller. Now he's going to Devontae Adams, gets hit by Buster Screen, but he would still hold on to it. Now Rodgers, play action, rolling out, looking to take it himself. Roquan Smith gets the sack, reads the play. Now Mingo doesn't quite get there, and the users weren't quite on par there, as Sternberger would haul it in. Their starting tight end after Jimmy Graham has now moved on to our team. So you can see we didn't really have a whole lot of time there, and we just ended up putting the ball away. Now Rodgers, great pass over to Van Daz Scalding. Now they're running a little RPO. It's a screenplay over to Adams, but he would not go anywhere. Mack with a tackle, and Jackson, Bo Jack, best safety in the league, misses on the tackle. I don't know why, but now Rodgers gets picked off. It's Roquan Smith, 3rd-year man out of Georgia, trying to get past Rodgers, but he's going to take him down. But a user pick right there, making up for that touchdown early on that we gave up. So Roquan Smith looking to break out in 2020. Here's Nick Foles off the play action. Beautiful pass to Jimmy Graham. Holds on to Adrian Amos, former Bear, with the tackle. And there's A-Rob with the catch. And first down, moving the chains to the 21, right outside the red zone. We're looking for Jimmy Graham. Graham, a little shifty move, gets the first down. And now we're at the 10. What can Foles do on 2nd and 10? Shotgun. He's going to roll out, and he's going to slide down before getting touchdown by Preston Smith. Now Foles fires, end zone, caught. Allen Robinson, first touchdown of this campaign, and first passing touchdown for Nick Foles. Here's Buster Screen with a solid tackle on Aaron Jones. Rodgers in the shotgun, had 2 running backs in the backfield, and here's a pass downfield, goes into Bears territory. Bad tackling by me again, but here's Khalil Mack with his 2nd sack in the first quarter alone, and he's in the zone. What's going to happen now? Khalil Mack winning, but then they're going to get that out of the zone real quick, and it's a touchdown for Green Bay. Just like that. I think it was Kiki Cootie, or QT. I don't know if I'm not sure. Like, is that? I don't know if they traded for him or what. But Rodgers now finds the corner round. That's Devontae Adams. Called his name quite a bit. Rodgers to his favorite target. It was a lethal connection there. And there's a great stop by Mack on Jones, going back to him, and he coughs it up. Khalil Mack with the monster hit. Take a look at the replay to Sean Gibson Sr. On the recovery. Of course, the new safety for Chicago Bears after Holland Clem Dix, the former Packer, was on our squad in 2019. And Mack with the big hits and the fumble. Now we're looking to get a first down conversion on 3rd and 16, and we get it to Jimmy Graham. 22-yard reception on that. He's got 3 for 57. Foles, play action, rolling out. Finds his man. That's Jimmy Graham again. Been his top target tonight so far, as Bears down by 7. Now inside the red zone, and 75 yards with 4 receptions for Graham. And now not enough time. Everson Griffin takes down Nick Foles, 3rd and 2, as Aaron Jones gets upfield and will be finally taken down by Reggie Jackson. This is in 2K, Eddie Jackson. And now they're just marching down their field. They're marching down the field with ease, but then it's a fumble, and it is picked up by Roquan Smith. The Bears defense coming in clutch, giving up yards, but forcing the turnover. That is Eddie Jackson making the strip. Roquan with the recovery. You can see his hand just gets in there, rips it out. Roquan saying, yeah, I got the prized possession here. That's a couple turnovers for Green Bay. Now Foles over Allen Robinson, and he's going to get a big gain. Somehow Jair Alexander has like the takeover, like the superstar xfactor. Like, you got to be kidding me, bro. He's not that good. I mean, he's good, but he just shouldn't have superstar, the superstar xfactor. I don't think so. Here is Robert Quinn, not going to get there, but Roquan nearly got a pick there. And second one, we would have been the second one on the night. And then instead, here on 2nd 10, off the play action, Rodgers would complete it. And now Rodgers looking downfield, got his man again. And it's going to be all the way inside to the 23-yard line. 2-minute warning. Rodgers in the zone. Fires it outside, and it is caught by Cutie. I'm going to call him Cutie. And now Rodgers is taken down by Eddie Goldman. Normally a run stopper. He makes the sack here. And here is Aaron Jones. Stopped the one on 3rd and goal. We call timeout. Try to get the ball back. They would get the field goal. Foles misses the throw down. Robinson. Foles unloads it to the time. Or it's not Ty Montgomery. David Montgomery. Excuse me. Make some bad calls here. And now we're looking for Riley Ridley. Trying to get out of bounds. Maybe get a field goal. And we're going to call timeout with 2 seconds left. Here's Eddie Pinero, second-year kicker for Chicago Bears. And the kick is up and good. Down by 4 is Chicago heading into the half. We have 3 takeaways, 38 rushing yards of Packers. We have no running game. It's just not there. And Kyle Fuller with the interception on Rodgers. His second of the night. Kyle Fuller, can he outrun Rodgers? He will pick 6. Kyle Fuller. You guys remember a few years back, the 50-yard touchdown play for Kyle Fuller a couple years ago. He dropped the game, would have been the game-winning interception versus Rodgers. I believe it was one of the opening game for Chicago. I think this might have been 2018, I think it was. So, yeah, Fuller makes the play on the ball and takes it to the other end of the spectrum and takes it for the touchdown. So, Fuller, who led the league in interceptions, I think it was last year or the year before. So he's making those plays on the ball. And here's Akeem Hicks shutting down the run right there. Only a gain of 1. Now Rodgers finds it with man. It's Adams again. Eddie Jackson with the tackle. Now Aaron Jones is stuffed on 3rd and 2 by Roquan. 15 for 58. Not a whole lot going for the Packers rushing offense. But there's absolutely nothing for the Bears side on the rushing attack. Here's Foles. It's a tough pass and it's complete to Jimmy for the first down. And we're going to get all the way up to the 4-yard line. Jimmy Graham has made some big plays against his former team. Now Montgomery absolutely stuffed. Now we're going to get a juke there. Break 2 angles, but it's not going to go anywhere. Jalen Johnson with a nice tackle on 3rd and 4. Forcing the punt. Foles to Robinson. Juke a Luke. And here goes Allen Robinson. Can he go the distance? Robinson to the 20, the 10. Alexander in hot pursuit. He gets down to the 1. No touchdown for Robinson on this play, but it was a big game. The juke set it all up, and the big block from Ted Ginn. Shout out to him for that. It made that whole play work out to get those extra yards. And then we were so close. I don't know how that's not. I mean, that's basically a touchdown. But I'm like, all right. So let's go right back to Allen Robinson. We're going to slant route for him. He gets past enough time. Robinson back at the end zone, touchdown. And that is a little dance for A-Rob. Best receiver, of course, on our team, and he's a very underrated receiver in the NFL, looking to make some waves overall in the NFL. And there is Akeem Hicks with the sack. He's got quite a stat line tonight. And then they're going back to Sternberger on second and 15. Gets a 12-yard gain, and then we're going to bat that ball away. Buster screen, Eddie Goldman, and I think there was Eddie Jackson in the area. And there's Preston Smith with the sack, his first of the night. Here's Nick Foles delivering to Allen Robinson on 2nd and 20. 3rd and 7 now. Foles to Miller. Just going to dump it down there. 4th and 3. We're going for it. It's a gutsy call. Looking for Robinson. Maybe not the best choice as far as coverage, but Robinson hauls it in. And now we're going to David Montgomery. Gets to the outside, and he's going to get a first down. About a gain of, I think it was like 13 or something. So Foles gets taken down. Everson Griffin has 3 sacks, so they sign in free agency. Now we're going to Jimmy Graham on the RPO. 3rd and 12. What's Foles going to do? He's going to throw it to the outside with Robinson. Stiff arms his way for a gain of an extra couple yards. Here's a flag. We're going to Robinson, and he's going to get the first down. But wait, what is the flag? That was on 4th down. It is a holding call on Chicago. So we'd have to punt the ball away. Up 10 in the 4th quarter now, and that pass is going to be right over Roquan's head of Van Ness Scalding, and now we're sending a little bit of a blitz, and then the pass is caught over to Sean Gibson. That is the tight end. Now Aaron Jones walks in for the touchdown. Tackle is a little bit too late. There's now only up by 3. What will Nick Foles do? He's going to get sacked. You saw Charles Leno just got waltzed, so there's I think Williams there on the sack, and now Rodgers open in the middle of the field. That's Sternberger again getting open. Now they're running a little bit of a play there, and here's Kyle Fuller with the pick. Can he go the distance once more? Kyle Fuller gets past the offensive lineman. Rodgers trying to not give up a second one. He tackles him, but it's too late. Kyle Fuller, 2 pick sixes on the night, a 60-yard return. This time a total of 110 yards. He's returned the ball tonight. And here's Rodgers going deep, and that is going to be tipped by Jalen Johnson. Just glad to swat that one away. And here's Rodgers to the outside, left side of the field. Now he's going to be caught. So now 3rd and 1. Going to Jamal Williams, and he's going to fall forward for the first down. Now play action off of Aaron Jones. They're going to go back to Van Ness Scalding, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown. Bad tackling, but I think I tried to press X, and then it just did not work. So now we're going to go deep to Jimmy Graham with possession catch on 3rd and 10. Big play. So up by 3 here. We want to make sure we burn as much clock as possible. Obviously, Rodgers can do anything in 20 seconds, so we don't want to do anything. We want to score probably, preferably a touchdown here. So we're going to go to Ginn on the outside, try to keep everything inbounds. And now Foles rolling out. Can he get the first? He does on 3rd and 6. That's huge. That would basically be the game if we decide to round the clock, but this is Madden. So David Montgomery at the 2. Foles gets sacked. That is Preston Smith again for his 2nd one. We have been sacked so many times. Offensive line was awful. We're going to go A-Rob back at the end zone. Touchdown. I believe that's his 2nd or 3rd of the night. So, 3rd. So, Allen Robinson being a beast tonight. Foles delivering with his 3rd touchdown. And it's a booth review, but you could clearly see Robinson did have both feet and possession of the ball right there. And the knee, I think, counts as the 2nd foot there if that left foot did not count. So, again, now this is the moment of truth. Can we stop Aaron Rodgers? And we're going to get a sack right here. That is Akeem Hicks, his 2nd of the night. So now Rodgers looking deep. He's got 3 receivers downfield, and it's going to end up being caught. But then they would run no huddle, and they would run out of time without any timeouts. So thankfully, despite that crazy play at the end, Chicago will get the W. So as a quick look at some of these pictures that they showed at the end, not sure why they showed Jimmy his head cut off, but Roquan with the pick there. The Bears defense played, besides giving up all those yards, like 566 passing yards, and Rodgers, which you'll see is like 600. It was like 596 to Rodgers. We only gave 60 rushing yards, but that was more than us. We just could not establish running game. Rodgers had 109 pass rating despite 3 picks. Foles played exceptionally well. Did miss a couple throws, but 338 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. 24-36 there. And Montgomery, 13 touches, only 25 yards. Freeman, I think he got hurt at the beginning of the game. Foles had just as many yards on 3 attempts. And then Robinson, 10 catches, 3 touchdowns, 184 yards. Jimmy with 144 revenge game for him against Green Bay. Roquan with 11 tackles. James Gianto with 11. The defensive backs here making some noises. Buster Screen and Eddie combined for 20 tackles themselves, 10 each. And then some of these other guys pitched in as well. So as far as quarterback stats, Mack had 3, Hicks with 2, Goma with 1. So we did okay in that department. But as far as our offensive line giving up sacks, we gave up, I think, 8 or 9. So that's definitely got to be cleaned up. Forced fumbles and fumble recoveries, you guys can check that out. Punting, we don't really care about that. So kick return, Ted Ginn's doing okay. Definitely missing Cordell Patterson. If you guys did not watch the first episode, Cordell Patterson is hurt. So is Tariq Cohen. That's why he was not in this gameplay. So We took like a third down. We were 6 of 15 compared to their 12 of 17. So our third down defense was pretty bad. Fourth down, we were 1-1. I think we did convert the one time, but it was a flag. So, yeah, we're going to be signing Jay Jine because Devontae Freeman's hurt, although I'm not sure when he's going to come back. I'm just going to get a power back. We're going to be trading for Brian Winters here, trading Isaiah Irving a third-round pick, trying to upgrade the offensive line. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.